Good evening. It's long I don't make a video in which I use a title that is equal somebody else's video the way I had learned in the course I took long ago, like let's say 4 years ago. And I'm gonna name this video The Superior Man Transmutes. I don't know whether this is the name for his video, but it's exactly the topic I'm gonna talk on. This I will direct to young men, especially incels. The superior man transmutes what? Now, who is the so-called superior man? We can take it two ways. Superior man in a common sense, like a guy who is high quality, high caliber, and superior in talking on the superhuman. Nietzsche talks on superior man, a special one, superior kind of man. When I say man, I mean both men and women. The superhuman, those who have superpowers, superheroes, they transmute. And common sense, superior men, high quality, top quality, high caliber, men and women. Transmutes energy. And I'm gonna talk on psychoanalysis. Libido is the driving force. So when you say a man has drive, grip, here in Brazil there is a word, we say, o cara tem pegada. It's the same as saying he has got grip. He has drive, which means he's strong, he has energy. And this energy is not only about sex, the X factor, let's say. Psychoanalysis, I was gonna talk on Freud's explanation for drive, for force. He calls it libido. Some people understand libido as sexual power, but it's not. Or the desire for sex. But it's not only about that. Libido is driving force. It's the energy to perform any act in your life. Energy to be doing things. And much of this power, this energy, is directed to X activities. But especially nowadays, but it has always been a problem for humankind, okay? Not only for the generation we're living with now, Gen Z, but it has always been a problem. It's just that when I was young, it was less a problem of this type, with this kind of problem. But then we have the incels. incels. Some of them are poor quality, but some of them, not a few, I would say many, are high quality. They find no partners. It's both men and women. They find no partners that would correspond to their expectations for life, for the libido directed to X activities. They are not satisfied. And then they are high quality and they are incels. Involuntary celibates. Then they find no partners. What should they do? Well, you have options. You have options. You can be with partners which are not perfect for you, or are not suitable for you. They are not high quality the way you are. You can, but be aware, it's not gonna be good. At some point, you are gonna break up with them, or they will break up with you. And for those who are top quality, they do know they are high quality, beware, because the weaker part is always gonna blame on you for not being good at X activities with you. Who is the strongest? The strongest person does know. They do know. The strongest part does know they're better, but they do not say things so clearly because it's a delicate issue to be addressed. But on the other hand, the weaker part, the incompetent one, will always blame on the strongest. This is characteristic, this is typical for either men or women. So I will not protect girls or boys, men or women. I will protect, or I will defend the strongest, because this has been my case forever. They will tell me horrible things about my performance, saying I am the one to be blaming on, like it's not my fault, they would say. Well, that's not my fault. The weaker part always says that, while the strongest one will cry. Really, at least. Or they will destroy, kill, murder. Because libido power is dangerous. That's why Kundalini, when it awakes, some people go mad. Really, they get mad, they go crazy. They kill people. Some kill themselves. That's why sexual education must exist in schools. Teenagers have to have sex information, sexual classes, sexual education classes, and their parents have the obligation to teach them basic things concerning this matter, or they will be guilty for their children's misfortune in life, because it's a really, really important topic to be addressed. That's why I am taking the difficult role of being an educator for this matter too. I have a sad personal experience in which it has happened. I still cry about it. And then, for those who feel bad about it and don't know what to do about it, then I gave you a choice. You can choose a weaker partner for a while. Because they will feel bad with you and you will feel bad about them. Then it's not gonna last. Beware, it's not gonna last. When it's time to discard this relationship, you do that. No guilty, no shame, because when they got to you, they do realize. When they are weaker, they do realize you're stronger. Light warriors, make no mistake. People can see you are strong, both men and women. They will not admit that. The weaker part will never admit you are superior to me, you are too much for me. They will never admit, because they are weak. They will feel ashamed, but they will insist they deserve you. And to mask that, they will say, it's not my problem. Or worse, they would say, but I had, for men, I had women who loved me. Or for the young, strong guys, the girl will say, but I had a boyfriend who was hot. Wild sex. She's lying. 99.99% of weak women will lie about it. They will perform. This is something I am pretty sure. Then you have this option. This is what the easy path, because this is what most people do. Now you have the difficult path. That is, you can go old style and you go on kind of PMO. Kind of. What would I call P? Magazines, some movies, some pictures of somebody you do love, you appreciate. Videos, I don't recommend that. Videos, YouTube, OnlyFans, dating apps, I don't recommend that. It's horrible for humankind. So, for those who are below 40, their 40s or 30s, I'd highly recommend go old style. Like, do not compromise I'm gonna talk because I have a son. He's young. I'm not talking to him directly, but anyways, sometime he will grow up, and I hope he got to know about it before other guys, because this is gonna give him big advantage. Go for casual encounters. You can get hookups, not compromising to the girl, like dating, really dating. Go for hookups with some girls who are not that bad, ugly. Some girls eventually for one date, or you get a hookup who goes steady for, let's say, 3 months. And when you need, you can have some pictures, magazines, movies, some video, or even better, you can use your memories and think of somebody you love for that moment. Even sometimes we're not sure whether that's the right person for you, but at least you are not hurting her, and then you can use your imagination and you can think about her, you can recall some moment you had with her, and you can recall her face, the person she was with you or without you, the image that comes to your mind. Even if you don't have a picture of her, sometimes you see a person and you recall that person forever. This is the case for me. Some people I met only once or twice, or once or twice, and I do recall them on my mind, because some people I never had the chance to see a second time in my life. Some people, they were in my life for one day, or I saw them once and I knew they were extremely important to me, but I never saw them again. Then what would I do? I would recall that image in my memories, in my mind, and that's it. And then, for those who don't understand PMO or no FAP, you can search on the internet. There is lots of material on that. Okay? It's just that you can go on PMO, really, because you have to. You have to, okay? And when we say PMO, the P refers to the source for your pleasure. The source for your pleasure is not you yourself, but the P here means recalling somebody. And that's about a person. I hope so. Hopefully it's a person, not an animal. But who knows? People can be weird. And then hopefully it's a person from your past, or past life, let's say. And then this is the P. Not really P, which stands for pornography, because it's dirty, it's rotten, and people who do that are disgusting. Disgusting, both men and women who do that. Disgusting. I've seen some things on that. That, exactly, I was a victim. I was put in a platform called Pornhub without me knowing. I am a victim. Since I was born, let's say, or since I was a baby, and I have suffered with that till now. I am almost 50 years old, and I was put on that kind of ass shit by horrible men. Horrible. And then it's illegal. I hope they'll go to jail. But then, for this matter of being a solution, the PMO, then you have to look for a source for your pleasure, which is, if you're a straight guy, you will look for a girl. You know? And the M is you using your own hands, not a dog, hopefully. And the O is getting off. This is necessary. This is the hard path. So I gave you first solution. You can be with some person who will not be your steady partner for long. You can have hookups, one night stands for a while. You can date like lightly if you are young. Likely dating, not compromising. You can get some hookups for like 3 months. This is the easy or normal way. Now you have the hard mode, which is you will recall somebody who is really important and get in touch with that person, let's say in a platonic way, recalling her face, her manner, and having pictures or memories or some video, or but not on Pornhub, never. Pornhub or internet is bad for that matter. And you have the impossible way, the hardest way, which is NoFap. This is for those who want to be outstanding, not on Earth, but in the universe. This is the hardest mode, hardest way. This is for those who are really noble people, noble men and women. I admire that. I admire those who are able to practice NoFap steady, really. They become outstanding people. They are different, their aura changes, they are strong physically, they are mentally sharp, they are courageous, they are strong, they are active, they are noble people. This is not for most of us. This is the hardest choice. This is the hardest way. And you will be saddened many times. You will feel bad. You will feel like people don't give you a chance for what you really are, like you deserve more, you are the best, you are the best, you are the best. And people will not give you a chance because people do not follow this way. I have done that myself, but involuntarily, because they have poisoned me with psychotic drugs for more than 20 years. Involuntarily, I was diagnosed with something I do not suffer from. I am not schizophrenic. Schizophrenic is a crazy person, mad person. And I am not. I am a conscious person, a productive person, active person, intelligent. I can go on. I am functional. And mad, crazy people are not functional. So no, I was misdiagnosed. I was given bad medication. I was tortured because I have the Kundalini power since I was very young. I won't say how young I was, but I had my Kundalini working. Many people could see that, and if I would be conscious about it, I would feel a freak for that. They call that a person who is nymphomaniac, sexual maniac, but it's not. It's about Kundalini power. This gives you strength, magnetism, a charming person you are because you have your Kundalini working. And then I was tortured because when you have that force, sometimes you have to release that. Not as a normal person. When the Kundalini arises, you have to release that, or you will become a murderer, because you get enraged, like you see you are the best. People don't give you a chance for what you are. People are not competent. They will blame on you for being strong. They will say you are crazy, you are mad. We have to take you to the psychiatric hospital. We're gonna give you shots. I was tortured. I received shocks. I was beaten up by many men. I was blamed. I was seen as crazy, mad. I had my wrists tied. I was given shots more than twice. People would be aggressive, beat me. Men would come in hordes against me. Nobody stood up for me, not even my father. And then you have to release that power. Not a few times, but many times, because Kundalini power goes circling, and you have to release that when it's strong. If you don't, people will kill you. The reason why they will kill you is you're gonna be fair with yourself at some point. And being fair with yourself sometimes, many times, is killing people for envying you and trying to destroy you because you were noble sometime in your life. Those who consider themselves the best in something, they will understand what I am talking about. And psychiatric medication makes you and I took that for 20 years. I was obliged to do that. Obliged. Till now. Obliged to ingest that. I hope they will go to jail. People who live with me. Tortured. Because you cannot release your energy due to drugs. Psychiatric. I cannot release that trained energy is inside of me. Sometime I will do something, they will say, you are schizophrenic. I will say, no, I am being tortured through medication. I hope somebody is gonna do justice for me. I have an older brother. For those who do not know about it, my name is Claudia Iwami. I am 49 years old. I am not schizophrenic. I was tortured through medication. Not able to release Kundalini power through natural means. He told me he's gonna make justice. It's taking long. But he said, I swear. He said, sister, it's me, your older brother. I love you. And I will make justice. I swear. I believe him. He's the one who's gonna make justice for me. Till this day, I will keep on crying for the torture I have been through. And those who do not take action on making justice happen, they are as guilty as those who perform those acts. I hope they will go to jail. I hope they will be tortured same way I was. Not less, not more. Same amount. And I am pretty sure they will die. They will die.